just one or two aspects of clarification. General, good morning or good day.
Good day, my lord.
For the second time. Yesterday you talk of the book in the Bible, Exodus 20 verse 16. What does it say again?
No, I said biblical speaking,
Yes.
when you talk about the Ten Commandments,
Yes.
number 9, it says that you must not give false testimony
Yes.
against your neighbor.
Lana ke ngesikhathi ke bengikhuluma ngalo ke iBhayibheli ngikhuluma ngayo Exodus 20 verse 16 imiyalo ke eyishumi uverse yesishagalolunye 9 ukuthi ke iyasho ke ukuthi ke ungakusho noma ungakhulumi ke okungamanga ngomakhelwane wakho.
Yes, do I understand you to say that if that is mentioned in the Bible, it's even more important that should not happen in a court of law, not so?
Yes, my lord.
Ngabe ngikuzwa kahle ke uma ukuthi uma ngabe kushiwo ke eBhayibhelini ukuthi ke semqoka kakhulu ukuthi ke kufanele ke nasenkantolo kungenzeki lokho, yebo.
Now, Brigadier, just one point of clarification. This is what took down from what you were saying. In one of the questions that was posed to you by the state, your response or part of your response to the state was to the following effect. Remember, now I'm putting that in parentheses. Remember, in your office, Brigadier Gininda also told us that Zungu told him that he got the information from Kwareni.
So you can repeat that, please, sir.
Yeah, I just want to find out from you whether did I get this correct. I'm saying, in one of the questions that the state posed to you in cross-examination, then you responded, and part of your response to the state's question was, and you are referring to the state now, remember, Mr. Baloyi or Advocate Baloyi, that when we were in your office with Brigadier Gininda, Brigadier Gininda also told you that Zungu also told him that he got the information from Kwareni.
Exactly like that, my lord.
Ngikuzwe kahle ke ukuthi ke kweminye imibuzo oyibuziwe ke yila osho khona ke kumshushisi-ke ukuthi ukhumbuleke Advocate Baloyi ukuthi ke office lakho uBrigadier Gininda wakutshela ke naye ukuthi uZungu wamtshela naye etshela yena Gininda ukuthi lokho wakutshelwa uGwabeni. Yebo ngosenkantolo.
Now, is this what you said? I just want to confirm if my notes are correct.
Yes, my lord.
Yebo.
That's why I said what I got from Zoom.
Yes.
Is that is linking these people only because of Wabini.
Yes.
And it's where Brigadier Gininda said, you know what, even me is what he told me. But I was not surprised because later on, in his investigations, tactics, maybe Zoom was able to say to him what happened.
Yebo ke ilokho ke engakusho ke noma ebengikushilo ke wase naye ke uBrigadier Gininda esho ke ukuthi ke nakumina ke uZungu ke ilokho ke angitshela kona ngakho ke manje ke akuzange kungimangazeke ukuthi ke mhlambe uma eseqhubeka nophenyo lwakhe ke ngokusebenzisa ke ubuchwepheshe bakhe kukhona ke uZungu awakusho ke noma amtshela kona.
Now, thanks, Brigadier. You know, the reason why I'm raising this in such a concerned manner is that Constable Zungu came and testified here.
Yes, my lord.
And his testimony largely was to the effect that he was there at Basutwini Hostel on the 26th of October 2014.
Yes, my lord.
Now, that is his testimony and the statement that he gave after he had started to testify.
Yes, my lord.
So, would then mean what we have just said here, that Brigadier Kininda already knew that, or he might have already known that Zungu could not have been part of the people who were there at Basutwini Hostel on the 26th of October 2014, but that he got this information from Kwabeni.
As the court, please, my lord, I really don't understand. Constable Zungu came,
Yeah, he said it.
testified.
Wait. He said it himself.
Yes.
If you're saying he's lying, you can argue that. But I was listening to him, Zungu, saying out of his own mouth, saying that he was there. He was called by Gwabeni. He went there with his service motor vehicle, picked him up at Carlton Center, had lunch with him, and then they blah, blah, blah. That's the evidence I listened to. The other evidence I didn't hear.
Which is what? Which evidence did the court not hear, madam?
I'm telling you the evidence I listened to when Zungu
Yes.
was testifying.
That is exactly what I'm trying to clarify with this witness, madam. Because this witness says, I actually need not mention it because it is already on record. Now, further to that, I'm trying to compare and contrast that which was said by Zungu here at court and that which Brigadier Kininda had knowledge about. I wonder if you had my question, Brigadier.
I heard it, my lord, but I cannot comment about his knowledge because he didn't tell me about that knowledge.
Thank you.
Manje ke kuloko okushoyo noma kuloko ke ubufakazi oqede bethula ke ngabe uthi ke manje uBrigadier Kininda ke wayenolwazi ke lokuthi ke uZungu wayengekho ehostel noma wayengasiyona ingxenye yabantu ababese hostel ngaleli langa ke angeke ke mina ke ngibe nobufakazi noma impendulo ke lokho ngoba angeke ngazi ukuthi ke ulwazi lwakhe lwaluyini.
Thank you, Brigadier. Now, when this conversation happened, who were the participants in this conversation and where was it happening?
This one, it was in the office of Advocate Barwe.
Manje ke kule nkulumo lena obani ke babekhona kwakwenzeka kuphi lokho leyo nkulumo leyo kwakuyihovisi lakhe ke uAdvocate Baloyi.
Who were the participants? Who were there when it happened?
When you talk about which one?
This which was said by Brigadier Kininda, that he was also told by Zungu that he got information from Kwabeni.
No, that time we were in the office of Advocate Barwe.
Yes, I want to know who was there, who were the people who were there?
It was myself,
Yes.
My advocate, Barwe,
Yes.
Brigadier, and also Mawfundisi.
Abantu ababekhona ke lapho kwakuyimina uAdvocate Baloyi uBrigadier kanye noMamfundisi.
Thank you. Now, from what you've just said, who could have been in there? It is apparent that the state had this knowledge that Kininda had just told them in the office. Not so.
For that, Zungu was there personally.
No, that Kininda also confirms that Zungu told him that he got his information from Kwabeni. The state knew that.
Yes, no, the state knows about it. I was with my advocate Barwe.
Yebo umshushiswa wayekwazile lokho ukuthi uGininda naye washo ukuthi ke uZungu lokho wayekuzwe ngoGwabeni wayekhona umshushiswa.
Now when
I even said that
Okay.
even if you can call the national commissioner, what I'm saying and what Gwabini is also saying, even the national commissioner will say the same.
Ngaze ngasho nokuthi ke nanoma ke ungaxhumana no-National Commissioner ngoba lokho engikushoyo noGwabeni naye ke akushoyo National Commissioner naye ke uzokusho.
Because why? Gwabini said to us, he was called by National Commissioner Sithole that yes, a person whom you is going to tell you something.
Ngoba ke naye ke Gwabeni wakusho ke ukuthi ke wathola ucingo kwakuya ke nabe National Commissioner emtshela ukuthi nangu umuntu ozokutshela onento azokutshela yona.
Thank you. Constable, where you spoke of Kwabeni.
Kininda, I'm talking about Brigadier in the head was called by the National Commissioner to say,
Yes.
come to my office, here is the person that you must hear the story and work with. It's where I said, what I told them that now, I got it from
Yes.
Zungu. He said he got it from Gwabini.
Thank you.
lana ke benikhuluma ugeneral uthe Gwabeni qala manje kusiyashintsha uthi ke uGininda ukuthi ke uGininda watsho ukuthi ke lokhu kwabuya kuZungu uZungu wathi yena ke wakutshelwa uGwabeni.
Thank you. I won't get to the aspect which is to the following effect, that when actually Zungu came to testify here and gave an impression that he was personally there with his accused on the 26th of October 2014, the investigating team in the state knew that that was not entirely correct, because he himself said that he got this information from Gwabeni. But nonetheless, let us proceed. I said I won't get into that. Yeah, that won't be an issue. Yes.
This is really descending into a farce, my lord. With the greatest of respect, Constable Zungu came and testified that that should be the basis on which counsel should move from sworn evidence under oath and not any other information.
Thank you, my lord. I hear what the state is saying. We remember, my lord, we're busy with Zungu here. And my lord, I can tell you, we're not done with Zungu. It is just the beginning. We're not done with Zungu. Yes. So we cannot be told that we should deal with this case only on the basis of Zungu's testimony under oath. No. That's not how it works. I think the state knows that. But I've said to you, General, I won't get into that. Thank you. Now, and I think this is going to be my final one. When an officer at the level of a brigadier or a colonel says to a potential witness, please say something that will corroborate the testimony of this witness. In other words, say something that will align with what this witness is, or this witness is going to say or has said. And it does not say to you, tell us what you know about this. What does that constitute, General?
My lord, that's what really made me cross, because as an old man, even if that time 3 years back,
yes,
but it was really frustrating.
Yes,
because I know that what I was saying is exactly what he heard from him, and I even said, even National Commissioner would come and say he heard it from Gwabeni.
Yes.
And I was frustrated.
yes.
Manje ke uma ke iphoyisa ke elikusikhundla ke sika brigadier noma uKennel selithi ke manje kumuntu ke okungenzeka ukuthi abe ufakazi, cela ke inkulumo yakho kube inkulumo eqonda nayo ke noma ehambisana ke nenkulumo yalo fakazi noma ke iyalo muntu, ukuthi kusho ukuthini ke lokho. Yilokho ke kwangenza ke ukuthi ke ngaqasuka ke Nkosi enkantolo, ngoba manje ke ukuthi ke ngiyikhehla ke noma ngimdala kangaka noma ke kwiminyaka ke emithathu endlule Nkosi enkantolo, ukuthi ke yilokho ke manje okwangenza ukuthi ngingaphatheki kahle.
My lord, if I dare to change my statement, you are going to see newspapers that a former general is arrested by a brigadier for defeating. Because why? They want promotions.
Ngoba ke uma kuukuthi kwakwenzekile ke lokho wawuzobona ke konaka amaphephandaba ukuthi ke owaye ugeneral ngaphambilini ke ubeshiwe ubrigadier ngokuphazamisa ke ukusebenza komthetho ngoba ke bafuna ke izikhundla noma bafuna ukukhushula.
General, thank you. We're going to proceed with this point. You keep on referring to yourself as an old man like me. You look much younger than many youngsters that are on the streets there. I must tell you that.
No, I'm old.
I can see maybe in terms of age, but in terms of poacher looks and everything, how you basically carry yourself, I can tell you, take it from me. I used to be a judge in the beauty contest years back.
I can see you're handsome.
Aye. But thank you, General. You're saying if you had done that which you were requested to do by Brigadier Kininda, later on we would have seen you on the newspapers with a caption written, a general has been arrested by a brigadier for falsifying information or something like that.
Yes, my lord.
Ngikuzwa kahle ke uthi uma kuwukuthi wakwenzile lokho sasizobona amaphephandaba ukuthi ke owaye ugeneral ngaphambilini boshiweke ngokuthi ke anikeze ngestatement ekungasona. Yebo ngosenkantolo.
That's why he was also frustrated when I refused to change my statement.
Ingakho ke naye ke wayengaphathekile kahle impela nje uma ngesikhathi nganginqaba ukuthi ngishintshe istatement sami.
Thank you, Brigadier. But the conduct, I'm sorry, General. I'm sorry, sir. Thank you, General. But the conduct of the person who was saying to you, can you please change this into this? In law, is that a punishable conduct?
Yeah, it's not allowed, my lord. But as long as I've never, if I've done that,
Yeah.
it was going to be more serious. But myself, I was going to talk while I was in the cells.
Yes.
Kodwa ke manje indlela ke lo yena ke wayekusho lokho awayiphethe ngayo ingabe ke indlela ke umuntu ke angayijeziselwa yebo isimo leso esicayi kabi kodwa mina ke uma kuukuthi ngangikwenzile lokho ngangizothi uma ngabe ngikhuluma ngangizokhuluma ngikuwona amasebe.
Would you agree with me that that conduct by the person who said to you, can you change this into this, basically that amounted to an attempt to defeat the ends of justice?
Yes, my lord.
Uzovumelana nami ke uma ngithi ke loyo ke owayekusho lokho kuwena ukuthi ke yenza lokho ukuthi naye ke naye owayezama ukuthi akwenzeke ukuthi ke aphazamisane nokusebenza komthetho. Yebo ngosenkantolo.
And that happens in the presence of a senior state advocate in his office and nothing happens.
Don't forget, because
Yes.
I refused.
Yes.
That's why also my advocate was very angry.
Yes.
Lokho ke uthi kwenzeka ke ehhovisi ke lo mshushisi ke ophezulu ke kakhulu ke ngesikhundla ila ungakhohlwa ukuthi ngishilo ukuthi ingakho ke no advocate ke lana wacasuka.
After seeing that and refusing, and then it's where he said, okay, we leave it there. It's where they said, okay, man, let's have a cup of tea. Because I was angry, I said, no. And because when I went there, I was taken by Brigadier from home. I said, now I will see what to do. It's where I called my kids to come and collect me at the police station.
Ila khona ke manje ngoba esebona ukuthi cha ke ngiyanqaba ukuthi ngikwenze lokho wasecela ukuthi asambe ke siyophuza ke itiye ngoba ke ukuya lapho ke ngangiyolandwa uyena ke uBrigadier mina ke ekhaya noma endlini ngase ke ngithi cha ngizobona ukuthi ngenza kanjani ila engaxhumana khona nezingane zami ukuthi zize ke zizongilanda.
Now you're saying the advocate was angry. What was he angry at?
He was angry because, as I said, he called me 4 times because he said, you know what, Lishaba?
Yeah.
With this statement,
Yeah.
I cannot take hearsay, Lishaba, you know, hearsay evidence not allowed. I said, yes, my advocate, I know.
Yes.
I know. But it's exactly what happened now.
Yeah.
Manje ke na uma uthi ke wayixasikile ke umshushisi wayixasilwe yini ke ngoba ke washo kumina ke amahlandla amane uthi ke uyazi lishabani ukuthi lesi statement esona ke inzwa bethi angeke ngisebenziseke noma ngiyenaso ke enkantolo ngathi ke ngiyakwazi lokho advocate.
My lord, he was not aware. If I've done change it, they were going to arrest me in the office of the senior state prosecutor.
Ngosenkantolo akwazi ke ngoba ke uma kuukuthi ngangikwenzile lokho babezongibopha kuyona ke kulona ihhovisi lakhe umshushisi.
Mind you, I said this court that on 2020,
Yeah.
Zungu told me that now Brigadier Kininda said that he must write a statement to implicate me, that I must be arrested. You get the point?
Yes.
And he said, you know what, I had no choice. I wrote it. And then
ukhumbuleke ukuthi ngo2020 uZungu wangitshela ukuthi ke waphoqa uyena kuBrigadier Kininda ukuthi ke abhale istatement babezongibopha wathi ke akukho wayengakwenza wasibhala.
that's the reason why I cannot phone the provincial commissioner and complain for nothing. I cannot also tax the National Commissioner for nothing.
Ingakho ke asikho isizathu esingenza ukuthi ke ngifoneleke uNational Commissioner, uProvincial Commissioner kanti lokho engikukhulumayo kuyinto engekho.
Before the judge, if they can come here,
Yeah.
they will tell you to say this man complained about a situation of Lechaban where he was told by Zungu that he's been forced to write false statement against him.
Hambi kwakhe ke umahluleli ungababiza ke beze khona lana bazoyitshela inkosi enkantolo ukuthi yempela ke lana ke uGeneral ke wafaka ke isikhalo ukuthi ke watshelwa uZungu mayelana ke naloko uGininda awekushilo kuyena.
General, let me assure you, we will not leave that one unattended. You have got my word in that regard, and you've got the word of the court in that regard. Do you understand?
Yes, my lord.
Thank you.
Sure ke kuwena lokho ukuthi angeke ke kudedelo noma kuyeke ke kanjalo lokho ngingakuthembisa futhi ke nayo ke inkantolo nayo ke ingakuthembisa.
Now, in Afrikaans, there is something that they call sameswering. Sameswering. It means when two people are doing one and the same thing, like when they are colluding in Afrikaans, they are calling that sameswering. Do you know that word?
No, I don't understand that.
Yeah, maybe the court can. I think the court knows Afrikaans because he used to.
Conspiracy.
Some is swearing.
Sameswering.
It's conspiracy.
Some is swearing.
Yes. The court used to have this practice in the olden days before 1994, where they would go to court there and conduct the proceedings in Afrikaans, very fluently in Afrikaans.
But I also did Afrikaans Netherlands 1.
Excuse me, mother.
Afrikaans Netherlands 1.
Yes, Netherlands. Yes, yes, yes. You remember
I'm sure
Afrikaans is
Mr. Badoy did that also.
is from Netherlands. Those guys who hail from from Holland.
Are we through, Mr.
I'm just left with one, General. So, Zungu, Constable Zungu, or let me put it this way. In the broader analysis of what you have just told to this court about what Zungu told you, that he was forced to do statements against you and stuff like that, would I be far from the point if I say, in this case, Zungu was under immense pressure to do things that he would not have done had it not been the pressure that he was under?
No, I cannot comment about that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Ngabe ke ngasho kona ke ngithi ke kuleli cala leli ke uZungu wayengaphansi kwengcindezi enkulu ukuthi ke enze izinto ayengayeke azenze uma kuukuthi ingcindezi leyo yayingekho cha angeke ke ngisho lutho kuloko.
Because they can also lie, my lord.
Ngoba bangaqamba ke amanga nabo nkosi enkantolo.
Thank you, General. I've got no further questions to you, but mark my words, we will honor your request about the commissioners and everything. Thank you.
Yes, Mr.
I've got no further questions. Madam.
Okay.
Thank you.